Why do bad things happen to good people? Well, sometimes God is using the bad things in order to position us to have a greater impact and to promote us to a higher level of ministry. I love the story of Joseph. Joseph's whole story is wrapped up in Genesis 50:20, where at the end of his life, Joseph said to his brothers, "You planned it for evil, but God meant it for good to bring about the present result, the saving of many people." Let's think about the story of Joseph. When he was young, God gave him a dream of leadership. He shared it with his brothers. They got jealous, so they sold him into slavery. What a terrible thing to happen. And then he was taken to another country, Egypt. But while he was there, he was serving for Potiphar, an important man in Pharaoh's government. And Joseph rose up in leadership. He learned to lead a household, a large household. He learned leadership. But then Potiphar's wife tried to seduce him. Joseph did the right thing. She got upset. She lied about him, said that he raped her, and got him thrown into prison. What a terrible thing to happen. But while he was there, God used it. He developed his leadership. He got to where he was leading the prison. And he met some very strategic and important people. Well, one day Pharaoh had a dream that he couldn't interpret. But one of the men Joseph had met in prison and had been released remembered Joseph. And so he told Pharaoh that there's a man in prison that God gives the ability to interpret dreams. Pharaoh spoke with Joseph. God gave Joseph the interpretation of the dream and a plan to go along with it for how to respond to 7 years of famine in a way that would help the country and make a difference. So Pharaoh was so impressed that he not only freed Joseph from prison, but he promoted him to become the prime minister of Egypt. And from that position of leadership in a world power nation, he was able to collect food and save many, 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 many lives, plus the lives of his family, the Hebrews, God's people. What an amazing thing. Now, what I find especially amazing is none of that would have happened if the bad things hadn't happened. His brothers became jealous and put him into slavery. He ended up in Egypt. He ended up in prison. But through all those circumstances, he learned leadership, and he was in exactly the right place at exactly the right time to be promoted to the position of authority and responsibility so that he could have the maximum impact. Why are bad things happening to you today? Well, maybe God is using it to position you for a future promotion into greater impact.